Okay. Who else should join? You know, guys? Or we can start.
Did you share with me?
Hmm?
Did you share with me?
No.
Почему я не спрашиваю?
I'm not sure in which channel.
So there's that then forward.
This one?
No. Sure.
Another class?
Is that 824? Is it? Yeah.
Are you guys able to add me to that group? Mhm.
Can you check yourself?
Yes. Thank you. I think we can start, right? 7 people joined. So today it's gonna be first of all, my name is Bek Sultan. Some of them might know you guys, some of them not. So I'm here to help you. I will do my best to teach you the Selenium. So let's start. So for testing purpose, we're gonna use Selenium tool, which is open source tool for helping automate the all manual process of testers using programming language. So why we're gonna use Selenium? Because it's cross-platform and it's integrated with a multiple programming language, but we're gonna be focused on the Java language and also support parallel test execution. We're gonna go quickly about the components of the Selenium. Selenium WebDriver. It's one of the component which allows direct browser control. For example, if we want to use any Google Chrome, Firefox, or Safari browsers, we have Selenium IDE. It's a record and playback tool, but we're not gonna use this. It's a very simple like extension for the web browser. And the last one is Selenium Grid. It's like enabled to run your test in multiple machines parallelly. Also, we're gonna use a Maven build automation tool for managing our Java project, like handling dependencies, configuration, and etc. So let's start. First of all, which Java version are you guys using? Guys online, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Hello. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's start. You all have IntelliJ, right? Yeah, just let's create a new project. So you said you guys using 2022? Java version 22? 24.3. Okay. Okay. Just use what I'm using for the Java Java classes. I'm gonna use the 18. Should be fine. Okay, let's name it as a, this is batch 2, right?
To build system, we need to use Maven.
Yes. No, yeah. Building tool, please choose Maven. This one, Maven. You have to select Maven here.
New, right?
Yeah.
And project.
File, new, project, Maven. Select Maven here and the version of Java.
Maven architect. Yeah. Was also.
Build system?
Yeah, build system.
This one.
Yeah, I think my IntelliJ is a little bit different.
Sorry, can I ask?
Sure.
Like in my IntelliJ, I have just Maven archetype. Is it like correct one? I don't
No, if you
Maven.
select new, it has to in the middle. Here it should be Maven build system. Here it should be Maven something.
IntelliJ Maven.
IntelliJ, Maven, and something. Let me change
Oh.
my.
We don't have like
Yeah, my version of IntelliJ it's a bit different. You found it? Can you share your screen, please?
Yes, just a minute.
Mhm. Yeah. Can you go to File,
And
New,
then
Project?
project, right?
Yes.
Project, and here like Maven archetype.
in the
No.
middle.
Select the new project at the top. Now in the build system, you see IntelliJ, then Maven,
This one, right?
and put some name instead of untitled.
Here, right?
Just put some as or something. And hit create.
New window, right?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, you can hit a new window.
So it's
Yeah.
done, right?
Yeah, now you're good. Let me. So you can see my screen now, right?
Thank you.
Yep. So, so we just now created the project using Maven, using building tool Maven. So now we need to add dependency for like to make able to use the Selenium features. So for that one, I'm gonna send the one piece of code. Just copy this code.
Excuse me, I cannot.
Page?
Yes.
Which page? You mean this one? Yeah. Yeah, it should be pom.xml. Can you see it?
No. So it's not.
Yes. Yeah, now just copy this piece of code. Open your pom.xml file. Okay, now here, after the properties, just type dependencies. It should open and close this tag. Mhm.
Could you zoom?
All good here. Hit enter and then paste the code which I gave you. So now we able to use our Selenium.
Why mine is following it?
We're gonna reload it, so it's fine. Everyone should have a red one. You are not because you so I'm gonna send you one more. Copy this one also and put after this after previous dependency here. So now we have two dependencies. See one dependency, this is two depend second. Everyone's good? Online guys?
Yes, it's good, but there are like some red lines. Is it fine?
Yeah.
When it's red line, if you see you should see this kind of a button. like load Maven changes.
Yes, you need just to press it, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just hit on this. Now it's good.
No, it's still like 6 lines I have like read.
Nothing happened.
You hit on the Maven button, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's loading. Can you see at the bottom if you
Now it's fine. Yes, it was loading, I guess. Now it's fine.
it should loading?
Thank you.
Yep. So next, you as a tester, for example, at your work, you want to launch some website. For example, this one, sourcedemo.com. So here's username and password. So we can do it manually, right? We can enter all what if you see there is accepted usernames and passwords. So you can use all of them manually type and hit login. So it works. Okay. But imagine if you need to do it every day. It's taking time. So these steps we can automate it using programming language. So for that one, first we need to launch this browser. So for that one, let's create a new package here. Under the Java folder, click right click on the Java folder here. New, yeah. If you see under the test, there is a Java folder. Right click and select package. Should be package. And name it as a class 1.
Sorry again. I don't have like main and test folders. Like, I'm wondering why. Or do I
Try
need to?
open src. It should be src folder.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Under the src, there is main and test. We're going to use a test folder. So Java, new package, class 1. And let's create a new Java class. Here inside of this package, new Java class. Let's name it as a intro. So, okay, we need to launch our web browser. For that one, we're gonna use this line of code. WebDriver, if you see, it should be org open QA Selenium. WebDriver, driver equals to new Chrome driver. Now let's create our first test. For that one, we're gonna use testng. I'm gonna explain testng a little bit later. So just type like this, add test, the first one, org.testng.annotations. Then simply public void login test. Online guys, if you have a question. Yeah, I'm hearing. So now if you see, we have this green arrow. It says run test, right? So now we can simply run from each test. So we can have a multiple tests like this. We have to give a different name, but each of them we can run separately. So now we have our driver. So this is our driver. We already initialized it as a Chrome driver. We can also initialize like new Firefox driver, Edge driver, Chromium, Safari. We see everything. So we can call it as a, don't type it, I'm just showing Safari. So it's going to be driver Safari. For now, we're going to use only Chrome driver. So let's do driver dot get, and inside of quotes, we're going to give this link. So if you guys are done, you can try run it. Just hit on this green arrow, it says run login test. This should open the web browser, right? And it should open this website. Worked for everyone? Now we see the browser is the browser window is not fully it's not maximized, right? So for that one, we can use driver that manage window maximize. So now if we're gonna run, now the windows are maximized.
Could you please show the copy?
Sure. So now everyone is good here, till here? Everyone can launch this website, right? Online, guys?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now we need to find those web elements, username and password. If you right click here, you should be able to see the inspect. So this is called as a DOM. So this is one of the developers tool, which help to find the web elements. Everyone are able to open this window?
This how
Yeah, so just right click here and hit inspect. Mhm. So now if you hit on this arrow, select an element in the page of the inspect, you can see it, right? Yeah. You can select any object on your website, and we need this username. So if you see, it opened those tag. So this is called as a tag. So how we can find our web element? So basic, locating web elements, we have multiple way to locate web elements. I'm going to show you some most common. So most common is by ID, by name, by CSS selector, or by XPath. So if we're going to use by ID, we have to use driver that find element by ID username. So instead of this username, in our DOM, we have to find ID. If you see, here is the ID, right? ID equals user name. So we need to use this ID. Let's try find this one. Okay, let's do driver dot find element by ID. And here we have to give, what was the user ID? User, user, uh, user dot dash name, right? So here we found our web element, but we need to initialize our web element. So let's call web element username. Let's call it as a username and equals to driver find by element. So now our username we defined in interface username web element.
Excuse me, if a web element is red, what should we do?
Web element is red.
Mhm. Should I import something or?
Which element is red? This one?
No, the first web element before username.
Before username. You mean this one?
No, line 17, web element.
Web element, you mean this one?
Yeah.
When you type, make sure you're selecting the first one, web
Okay.
element. Maybe you type with small
Yeah.
e.
Okay, thank you. Mhm.
Okay. Now we found our username. So we found this one. Now we need to send some keys. We need type here, right? Something like username, something. So for typing anything, we gonna use username dot send keys. Let's for now do admin. Okay, now let's try run. If you see here, we type admin, right? Does it work for everyone? Everyone is clear till here, right?
Yes.
Now try find by yourself the type input type password and do the same.
By express, right?
No, just by ID. Do we have any channel like for working purpose in Slack where you can send me only this one? Anyone completed?
Yes.
Is it? Yeah, you can. I'm gonna create some channel special for this one. No, you can send it right for now. Nice, good job. Let's do together. Web element password equals to driver dot find element by ID and ID password. Now passwords and keys. Let's do admin for now. Let's run it. Nice. If we see here, it should be here. It should be also admin. So now we are good. Everyone is clear. Still here, right? So okay, let's if you see, we have our accepted username and password are here, right? So let's try not just type it here, just let's get copy from this one, from the web page itself. So might be this will always change, right? Okay, now let's make this a paragraph. Okay, let's use actual standard user here for the username and password secret sauce for the password. Now we need to hit login button. So let's try find this web element also by ID, if we have ID. Yes, we have ID. Find this web element and then click on it. For clicking, use method dot click.
Which one is it?
Dot click method. Let's do web element, login button, private dot find element by ID, and login button dot click. You should see this web page.
Can you show?
Co- Okay, everyone is good. So now okay, now let's try to find by another way, not just by ID. Let's learn how to find the web element through XPath. So let's create a new test. Yeah, create a new method, new test. Just name it as login test one.
So the name is the same.
No, it's test one. Yeah. If it's gonna be same, it's not gonna compile. So let me, okay, just copy, yeah, those two lines. Now, let's see how we're gonna find by XPath. So by XPath, once in the DOM, hit Command F. You should be able to see this line here, find by string, selector, or XPath. So what, once we identify, just hit this arrow, right? Find this, our username. So it's gonna be this tag, input class, right? So first one, it's a tag name. Input usually will not close the tag. Most of the tags are closing. For example, if you see this form, and this form is, so this is opening the tag, this is the closing the tag. But the input doesn't have input, just a single tag. For that one, first, by finding by XPath, we need to type tag name. Tag name is input. Whatever we are seeing the first lines, it's a tag name. So just type double dash input. If you see, we're gonna see 3 inputs, so it's not unique yet, right? Hit Command F. So if you see in our page, we have 3 inputs. First input, second input, third input, right? So this is a username, login, username, password, and the login button.
Yes.
So this is all input. Now we need to find just the username. For that one, if you see, we have parameters here, right? Class equals to this. Placeholder equals to username. Type equals to text. We did by ID. We can use ID also, but let's do by type. No, not the type, name. So for that one, open the square brackets, add sign, name equals single quotes, and then user dash name. Yes. Everyone can see this line, right? Or it's small. So this is how we're gonna use. So this is our. Let's break down. Input is a tag name. Name as parameter, and is value. So yeah, go ahead and try find for password and login also. Yeah, the others should be the same, but by ID we have to give by XPath. Should be by XPath.
Press enter, right?
After the username.
Input the username inside the input.
Oh,
So
no, it should be like this. I'm just breakdown. This for. So it has to be in one line like this. You mean this one, right?
yes. So
It should be here in one line. Mm-hmm.
press enter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, you can enter also. If you see here, it shows a 1 of 1. So that means it's unique, and it's highlighted here. If you see, I'm hitting the enter, it's highlighted. So it means I found. Element username equals driver dot find element by XPath. So try find XPath, send keys, and then same for the password, and the same for the login button. And if you complete it, you can send it to the group. Or not. Hmm? Yeah, just put express whatever you found in the DOM. For example, this one. Just put like this. Yeah, and send it please to the Slack. So I'm not gonna type it. Yeah, Tamerlan is good, but try to find password and button also by Express. Good job.
So may I ask, what's the difference between the express and the regular? Like
What's the difference, you mean?
idea and express.
Mm.
Express and
Yeah, sometimes on the so this is the simple website for learning purpose, but the more complex websites there is no idea at all. There is nothing unique. So its tags are always generating new fields, new tag names, new IDs. IDs is always changing. So for that purpose, we have to go more deeply by only express, following some structure. For example, for that one, we have to know the how UI is made it. So we can we're gonna teach it. We can learn it in the future. So we have a header, we have a content, we have a site, we have a footer, and each segments we can go by not we can follow like by absolute express, just following the finding some most unique element at the head, and then go inside deeply, deeply, deeply. I can better explain in the future, but for now we're gonna do only by. I mean, we're gonna use the express only also, but yeah, for the complex website we have to use the express. We cannot found by other tag. Good job. Even in the express, we can use some math formulas, some finding, if we have some table, we can just using the express found even odd or even rows using just the express only. So everyone is good, right? Everyone is done. Okay, now let's maintain our code. Let me get the latest from Clara. So now, if you see here, what we are seeing, we have repetitive lines, right?
Yeah.
Driver get also. Why we need two, right? If we can combine it. So for this purpose, test_ng has an annotation like test, but before method. So let's create a new annotation before method, this one, or test_ng.annotations. Just start type before. And let's create a method saying as setup. So now this method will be executed before each test. So we have two steps, two tests, right? So whatever we're gonna type here, our code will execute before each test, before this one, and it will complete, and then we'll start this test, and again we'll start this method. So we're gonna cut these lines and paste it here, and remove it from here.
It's the same page, right?
Yeah. Also, we have a after method, like after execution our test. So we can simply close the driver. So for that one, let's create a new annotation called as a after method. The same public void tear down. And then just say driver quit. Now run all your suite from here, not from the test, but from the class. Yeah. So now if we run from the suite itself, okay, we cannot use driver quit because we have a two, we need to use a different one after. Just remove it for now. Yeah, we need to use after test. So okay. Now if we're gonna run If you see, two tests are passed. Login test and login test 1 are passed. Okay. So I have this website. So there is a lot of fields. So you can, I'm gonna send you. Let me create a task for that. So we need to fill up all of this inputs and then hit on send. Sorry.
So name of the file.
Any. Okay, I sent that. I updated the task. Yeah, find everything by XPath, not by ID. Yeah, only by XPath. Because ID is easy. break at 7:30, right? Name doesn't exist? Okay. Let's look up.
Use the ID or something.
Yeah, you can use ID also, but not using in the Selenium. In the Selenium, you can use ID also with Express, right? So, for example, which one?
Can you use ID in Express?
Same, you can try with ID. Instead of name, do ID.
What should the method name?
Method name? Any, it's up to you. But think like a tester. Or like
What field do you need?
all.
Oh,
Just leave those states. I think state is a drop down, right? Once you get to the by Express. By Express, but inside of Express you can use ID. For example, we have a name, right? You can, instead of name, do ID. Does that make sense?
search button is F, right?
Hmm?
Searching.
Yeah, Command F. You good? Yeah, if you have any questions, I'm free. once you will be in the state and the select, it's a drop down. Just tell me. I'm gonna show you how to find find element in the drop down. Here we I just guys, it's 7:30. Go ahead if you want. For the break. So, okay, let's get back. Online guys, are you here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, nice. How was the progress? Are you guys able to fill out?
I have a question. Like in send button, what do you write like in ID? There is no like ID in this section.
In the send button?
Yes. Like in
Okay.
the
Yeah, good question. I will show you. So we're gonna use by the text, the send. So okay, I guess card, CVS, amount, all good. So the first one, the first what we want to check is this radio button. If you see, we have 4 radio buttons, right? We're gonna do inspect. So here, pay attention, please. So this is the exact the question why we can't use by ID or by something else. So because we don't have any ID here, we have a name payment type, right? Okay, let's try find like this. Input. We have four of them. None of them are unique. Those 4 are identical. So for that one, first, if you see, all of them are inside of this div. So we need to find like the common parent object. So this is the div, our div. Inside of this, we have 4 elements. If you see, I'm just hovering and it will show me, right? So this is the 4 elements here. First, okay, we need to find those because parent has ID. Let's check if this ID is unique. Yes, this is unique. Okay, inside we have 4 div class column. If we have, so this called as a following and preceding siblings. So we can find by index. If you just type near square brackets 1, sorry, div and 1. We'll see we select the only first element here. It's highlighted, right? So this is our first. If we select the second one, highlighted the second one, third one, and so on. So here we want to choose, let's choose the last one, 4. But this is the div. Div we cannot click. We can click only for input type radio. Then, so we found this div and we have to go inside.
Inside div, right?
Yeah, inside div, we'll put slash and input. So now we have a unique last item.
How does go input you said?
So we found first parent, then found parent of input. Let's see, this is the ancestor. This is the parent, and this is the child.
Input is channel.
Yeah, input is child. So we have 3 elements. First, this is our first element. Let me show you here. So this is our first element. Then 1 slash the second element. And this is the third one. Why I put only single slash? Single slash, it says as a relative express. We have relative and absolute express. if you want to find by absolute express, we have to follow from the top from HTML tag, HTML slash body slash div slash form slash div, like this. But we also can skip. For example, between body and our div, it's a lot of elements, right? A lot of divs. So we can put simply body double slash. If you see, it doesn't, it not changed. It still show it as one. But if we remove one slash, it won't show it, because we have to follow all of them, like body slash div, then following sibling form slash div, again div, following sibling div, like this.
If we will put body, it shows only Unigo.
No, I mean, I just showing it as an example, because double slash are skipping elements between. So here, I'm not gonna use the relative because it's already here, right? It's already inside. So that's why I can put just a single slash, and it's correct. So first we found this, and then one slash here inside. This is the called as a working tree. If you see, there is a one line. So this line it's showing as this is the one tag. This is the one element, div, opening here and closing here, and those elements are inside of this div. So this is how we found this fourth element. Now, let me put in the code. Now I'm gonna skip this. And username, just click. So the next, everyone is clear here?
Except this step.
Hmm?
Slide. By the options.
Oh, this one, the express, you mean? Yeah, please try practice by yourself. Express is very important. So the next is a drop down. If you see, we have to choose it, right? Choose the state. So this is, we are not gonna type, we're not clicking or something. So for that one, let's found, so finding element are the same, has to be, if you see, those drop downs usually is present as a select in the DOM. So we can find simply by ID here. Who can say what's the express here? Can anyone tell me? Yeah,
ID state select.
just from the beginning.
Select.
Select. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's is equal to
Mm-hmm.
state select.
Correct. That's it. Now, in the code for select, we're gonna use different approach. For that one, we have to create select. We see select Selenium Support UI, then called as a state equals new select driver dot find element by ID. So select has a many options, but the most common, if you want to select Illinois, for example, have to type state dot select by, we can do by index, by value, or by visible text. If we do by value, it should be, let's see what's the value of Illinois. So this is our value. See this option, those are with white, right? Arizona, Arkansas, this is our value. If we want to select only by index, we can choose the 0, 0, 1, 2. So 0 is going to be Alabama. For that one, we have to do state select by index 0. Or no, sorry, this is not the value. Value we don't have. So this is only by visible text. Select by visible text. Value we usually have to see here inside of the tag option. It will be value equals something like this, Alabama. It should be like this, but currently it is not. So we can choose, yeah, this is the visible text. Value is this one, inside of the tag. Because the website is built without value in this option tag. That's why we can use only visible text or by index. So we cannot select that two at the same time. So we're gonna leave it just by visible text. So now we have to click on the send button, right? So if you see, there is nothing here. It's just a class. We can find by class also, but usually it's not recommended because class can applicable for any other button. For example, if we have any other like the same button here, it won't show you as a unique. So for that one, we can find by the text. If you see the text is sent, right? For that one, we have to do /button text equals sent. Either like this text, or we can just put the dot.
Sorry, so all these syntaxes we should learn by heart, or how does that work? Like whenever you type like those like codes.
Yeah, because XPath it's like a simple programming language, you can say like this. It's a lot of tricks. You can do many things. You can do math. You can do some math formulas. But the most common, so this is the text is very common. So you don't need to learn everything, but for yourself, if you want, you can. So those are what I'm showing. It's the most common. Let's do web element, send button, by express. Yeah. Either text, you can just replace with dot. It's the same. Send button dot click. And one more thing, what I can show you. For example, if we don't have ID here, we don't have type, we don't have placeholder, nothing. If we don't have, if we have only input here, right? There is a label called as a cart, CVS, amount, last name, first name, right? What we can do is find the label this which is related. If we're gonna find this first name, the neighbor of this label is always input. For example, this input doesn't have anything. Let's imagine. I'm gonna remove everything. So if you see, imagine there is no class also. But we have a label called as a first name. We can find label by text. Right? We found this. Now we want to get access to this neighbor. So if they are on the same level, if you see there is no space, if they are on the same level, we can do slash following sibling input. So we just found the neighbor. Same we can found for the ancestor or for the parent. For example, we found this one, right? And we can do parent div. Now we found this div. So we started from here, then found this one, and then found this one. So we can travel around.
Semicolon, it means.
It's just a syntax. So this is the same. This is the parent div, or this is the following sibling input. It's more a little bit complicated, but in the future we have this. In the interviews, sometimes they're asking what is following sibling, what is preceding sibling, what is parent, what is ancestor. They might ask. Okay. Does everyone is finished?
Because of you click the send button.
Sent didn't it didn't send or what? I mean, I think it won't send. Yeah, yeah, it won't send. It should be some. Yeah, but everything is filled, right?
Open the thing.
So, I mean, the select city or select state.
Mm-hmm.
is City the same way.
No, city is a text box. If you see, it's a text box,
Same
right?
way.
Yeah, I can type, right? If I
City.
so select, it means if you see select, it means this one. When you have to choose, you cannot type here. City is a web element of the text box. So this is called as a drop down. This is the text. So this is the drop down. This is the text input. Wherever we can text, it's a text box.
So city dot xre.
City send keys. It's the same. Yeah, the same. Text box in the UI perspective. So everyone knows mod, right? In the Java. Do you guys are familiar with mod? in the
No,
Java?
no, I think.
When you divide by 2 without remaining.
Ah, yeah, modular, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now let's little bit practice expresses. Or I can just show you one. So can you please make attention? I'm gonna show the like little formula here. So we have a table. There is only one table, so I can just simple do table, right? So now, what if I want find only second, 4, 6 rows? Any suggestions? Like in Java?
We need to provide in the
Yeah, all even, yeah.
Like we use if conditions, right? And then we specify the conditions inside, like even or odd lines.
Yeah, usually, don't remember in Java, there should be something mod of 2 equals to 0, right? If we're gonna divide something by 2, remaining should be 0.
Yeah, it's even.
Even.
percentage.
Yeah, even. So the same thing we can do in the expresses also. So we have a lot of rows, right? So this is all our rows. So we're gonna do table. Okay, we found the table. Then tr is our row. /tr. So we have 11 rows. Now, if I do tr position mod 2 equals to 0. Yeah, now it's 5. So the same should be with 1. Because there is also tr here, so we not gonna count this th, right? Th is table header. So for that one, we need to do table, then tbody, tbody, tr.
But we can use T-body. What else we can do?
Hmm?
T-body.
Hmm.
We can look for
No,
it.
tbody there is only one. That's why it's just if you see tbody, it's marked everything. This is the only header, like t-head. So we don't need it. So now tbody here, now. And if you can Google, there is a lot of any other formulas also. Instead of doing some coding in Java, find this all rows, then divide, like find again, implement some logic within Java. It's simple, you can do with Express. So it might be some test cases where you should find something, or we can do any like which contains some text. Take a row only where at least one cell contains, for example, payment or PayPal something. I don't know if I can show here.
Can you enter in?
Yeah, okay, let's try. Let's put the task here. Find the row where we, anything unique here you see? Nothing, right? In room. Empty. Yeah, it can be hard to do something here.
Why not?
I mean, there is each cell contains number, right? For example, we can do this like this. Let me try change if it's gonna work. Now, table, tr, then td. So td is a cell. So now, if you see, it will travel only by cell. Huh? See, right? Now we want to find this PayPal. td contains PayPal. Okay, we found one. Then we want to select the whole row. So we need to go parent tr. For that one, slash parent tr. Now, you see, we found PayPal and then selected whole the row.
So you can choose.
Yeah, first, the main strategy is find something unique, what we need, and then travel to the parent or to the ancestor or to the child. So we just found the one cell here, PayPal, right? And then selected whole row. Or for example, there might be a big table. There is a PayPal here. Find the row where is a Ahmed Ahmed column contains PayPal, and get the data from Lorim cell. So for that one, okay, we found the PayPal. Now we went to TR, and then we can go inside again TD, the first element. See? Now we found the PayPal, and then select the row, or here we can check if it's PayPal, and it also have this data lower about 6, and then again go to the parent tr. So this kind of we can filter. So let's practice with the expresses only using indexes. I'll give you some task. You can try it. Maybe it's too easy for you guys, so we can skip it. I just put the task in the chat.
What about the 8 month?
You can see. I can put Are you guys able to find? Or need more time?
Okay, of course. Okay. Can you show?
Someone text. Let's check this one. Good. Okay. Let's do one more time. First is find room 1. Right, this one. So the easiest way, we need to find by text. So which Tamerlan show is very correct. It's very professional way, because we can find also like this. TD. So it's gonna be 1. It's not a mistake. But the more professional way, first we need to go by the structure, because there might be any other table. In a real situation, the table always, not always, but the most of the time will have something, ID or something. So first we need to find the table. We found our table. So it's here. Now we need to go, okay, find room 1 is here. So this is TH, table header. We don't need table header. We need table body. Yeah, we need to go. Even 1/ we can do. T body. Now we are inside. Then we'll go TR and the same find. Yeah, here T body, TR. What I'm missing here? And 1. No.
TR/TD.
Oh, oh yes, we have TD, right? Good job. Mm-hmm.
May I ask something?
Mm-hmm.
So dot here represents, could you please tell me the dot here represents what?
That is contains the text. If you see, this is our text.
Mm-hmm.
So anything we can define just by that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
The same you can do like text, like this. This was also same. Okay, first one we did. The same with the Empyrean 9. I just changed the text and it will find. The last one, find the row where cell has a value defined base 3. So what can I do here? I need to find first our cell, which is contain those text, right? Define 3. So we found here, this is our cell. So now we have to just select all row here. So our row, so this is our TD. This is our TR. So this is the one level above. So we need to use parent. So for that, we just doing one slash parent, double slash, and TR. So now rows here. Does it make sense? You can play around and do just by index, like one. You see, now we are selecting only the, not the row, but the column. If we will do two, there's the second column. Is it good when if you have a big table and you want to automate it or compare with Excel sheet or something, you can select each cell and then load Excel sheet also in your framework and then just compare. So you don't need to compare manually. Mm. What any questions? Maybe you want to recap something. Anything not clear? Anything clear? Ask it, ask it. Don't hesitate. Any question? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
It should fail, I guess. Yeah. There is nothing in the next page. In this we can cover in the next tomorrow, right, class?
Yeah.
you tell about the structure of the class of how many days every teacher.
Yeah, that one I think 3 days in a week. Yeah, Thursday, right? Wednesday you are not. Or you have a different, right? Soft skills, different. Yeah, I think yeah, it's just yeah 3 days. I think Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I will get back to you on tomorrow. I'm gonna talk. Yeah, I prepared homework. Yeah, I just text. So hmm?
Sorry, we will learn Selenium until which date? Do we have any plan for?
They usually it should not be that long. I don't remember. I think how many? I think 1 month, right? Yeah, 1 month. Or I mean, we are going fast. I think we can finish faster.
Okay.
Yeah,
1 month.
yeah. You guys doing good job.
Then
Yeah, it should be well everything in 1 month. Cucumber also because there is no more thing. I mean, there is only 2 or 3 lessons, and we'll cover almost all web elements.
important. We are job.
Yeah, Express, yes. Because
Java.
n-
Java is just-
now everything is important, but you can handle everything if you have a knowledge, at least like not the very deeply knowledge, but you already know how to do it. Then you have a Google, you have a ChatGPT, everything will help you. Even I sometimes I forget how to write the select. She's asking me, I'm like, select how. It's not possible to remember everything. But once you know how to do it, that's it.
So we're gonna cover, let's say, up to 3 4 class, right?
Yeah, most of the web elements, yes. There is iframes.
You. Oh,
Yeah, we'll do practice and cover practice like we did today. We covered more. Even I'm not you explain you, but you already know to select these things.
maybe after the 3 class,
Hmm.
we cover this the cell, or we will move to the cucumber.
We're gonna move to Cucumber. Cucumber is a little bit different. We're gonna implement more coding stuff. Here we're just interacting with web elements, how to handle, how to find. Then we're gonna build whole the framework with utilities, with separate methods. You're gonna start hate me why you create this.
Important things to how to expect, how to find the. It's
Yeah, it's basic things. You have to know these things. It's not that hard something. Just
enough.
yeah, it will be some challenging, especially with XPaths. It depends on your project. If there is some more like web element pages, yeah, because it's not gonna be stable like this application. This is easy. The other will be slow. It will be downloading. You have to wait until it downloaded. There is some explicit ways, this kind of things.
Site or application for practice, like coding by for practicing more.
For Selenium, you can take anything, any website, even Amazon, if you want. Yeah, we'll go to the deeply. We can take some real website, and we can automate. The best, I think, I forgot this. How it called? It's like Amazon, but more handcraft.
eBay.
Not eBay, but it's very popular. Etsy, Etsy.com. The same thing, you can driver navigate Etsy.com, search this element. So if you see, okay, this has ID. The same thing. Input. Oops. See, I found. Found, just type something, then hit on uh, hit on this button. So this is type submit class value search. Really, yeah, I think better on this one. Button. No.
You miss one T.
Okay. Now driver find element, dot click, that's it. So should be easy. Find web elements, these things. The Selenium is easy for you guys. It will be easy.
Yeah, it's much more easier than
Yeah, honestly, when I was at school, I hate Java. Even now, sometimes I don't know, but some of them.
So do you work as a tester now?
Yeah, I'm working at the Hub Group. It's a tracking logistic company.
You have a bachelor in IT?
Yes, I have, but not here in my country.
Um,
Yeah, I started as a UI, but here is a little bit complicated. So I started as a tester.
So do you also mostly use Playwright?
No, so right now in my current company, there is a no like manager for testers or something. I am the lead of 3 teams, and I'm doing automation just for myself. Others don't care. They just want to test me. They want it should work. But the automation is for my purpose. Yeah, I'm doing, but slowly, nobody is controlling me. Sometimes, most of the companies, if they are not using automation, they're not gonna use. But manual is also a lot of work.
so if they don't use automation, then there is no need to know Selenium. Or
No, you have to, because on the interview, they will ask for sure.
Mhm.
Even they don't require automation. Unless the position is automation tester, they will ask. If it's manual tester, they not. But the manual testers, I think it's almost impossible find job. And it's a lot of competition.
positions.
No, automation is much better. Yeah.
So for you, like working as a QA, like it's much easier, I think, yeah, because you have a like IT background and like a more deeper
No, don't
knowledge.
think like I don't have a background. It's hard to me. No, like uh, I am not good in Java, honestly. If you give me something from coding, but even level 2 or 3, right now I cannot solve it. With Google, I can solve many things. With Google, even with not ChatGPT, just using Google, I can. And you guys should be also doing like this. From my hand, from if you right now you will give me something logical, I cannot solve it. But if I do research, I can. So that's why don't think like uh, I don't have a background, I cannot do it or something. There is nothing impossible to you.
You are here, you process.
Yeah. Homework is just a login to this website. I think it's like 20 minutes homework to you guys. Just log in here and add to the cart any items with price between $10 and $30. For example, this one we cannot add here. Okay, 15 we can add this and this, right? Yeah. Yeah, and if you want, you can Google it, how to verify if those items are here. Try Google, try solve by yourself. Oh, I think Tamerlan is already solved. I sent in the in the Slack I sent. Yeah, here. I think that's it till 9, right? Our course.
Yes.
Thank you.
So yeah, sure, yeah. Don't give up. Just don't think like I don't have experience. It's hard to me. Okay, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow then.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.